Let's take a journey inside the eye.
with Aboodies.
تعلم مع العبادلة.
Hello everyone, today I'm doing the cow eye dissection. Before I start, I would like to discuss the names of the tools I'll be using today. So the first tool I'll be using here is called a scalpel. Okay, the second tool I'm using is a forceps and a surgical scissors. Okay, so before we cut inside the eye, let's talk a little bit about the stuff from the outside here. So Abdullah is my son sitting right next to me here. He's gonna be my helper throughout the demonstration. Okay, so as you guys notice that there is white stuff here all around the eye. Abdullah, can you guess what this is?
I'm not sure. Can you give me a clue?
Well, it's something that people go to the gym to burn.
Oh, that's easy. Fat.
Fat, exactly. So all this white stuff is fat. But wait, why do we have fat around the eye? Why would the eye have fat around it? Can you touch your skull? Touch your head? Like this area right here? Yeah, is it hard or soft? Is it hard or soft? Yeah. What is
Hard.
it? Hard, yeah, exactly, it's hard. So do we want the eye to be just wandering around in this like hard skull without something to cushion it? No, right? So this white stuff here, or the fat, acts like a cushioning agent for the eye and protects it from getting hurt from the hard bones
it's
and
very
the skull.
sharp.
Exactly. I want you also to notice that there are some brown stuff here. Do you see that? Can you guess what this is? The brown stuff? What is it? What do you think it is?
I think it's muscles.
Oh, you're right, exactly.
Yes.
There are muscles. But wait a minute, what are muscles used for? Yeah?
I think they're used for
What do we use our muscles for?
I use them to get strong and make yourself stiff.
Well, if let's pretend that if you don't have muscles, are you gonna be able to move your
It can
hands
be
or
so
arm?
wobbly.
Exactly. Well, the bones is what gives the body structure, but muscles
Makes you
enables
strong.
us to move, right? Muscles are used for movement, okay? So all this brown stuff that you see here are actually called muscles, and the muscles are used for movement. So the cow eye has 4 muscles. So the cow eye can actually move in 4 different directions: up, down, right, and left, okay? But us humans, we have 6 muscles, okay? So beside the 4 directions, up, down, right, and left, we also move our eyes clockwise and counterclockwise, okay? So this is one difference between a cow eye and a human eye, is that we are able to move our eyes in 6 directions, but the cow eye can move its eye in 4 directions. Perfect. Okay, yeah, exactly, just like that. All right, now I think we are ready to dig in and see what's inside the eye.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
All right. Okay, I think we're ready now to cut inside and see what's going on. So in order to cut, maybe you hold it like this, and then
So you see those
you make like an incision here, like that.
What is that water squirting down? It looks like water.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's aquarium.
We'll learn about that. So we'll put the scissors here, and then we're just gonna keep cutting all around it, like this, like this. We're cutting open.
What's inside? What's inside? I feel like
Let's
there's
find
gonna be a
out what's
bucket of
inside.
water in there. Or not actually.
Okay,
A
so
bucket? Well, that's a lot.
look at
Wow, it's like Jello.
Alright.
It's very jelly. I thought it would be water.
So we're gonna use our forceps.
Can you try to get it without cutting the blood vessels?
Put everything inside the eye.
Oh, that's right there. Oh, so that's the thing when you squish it, it turns green.
You guys are
So that's the left.
asking. Oh, by the way, my other son, Abdurrahman, joined the demonstration, just in case you guys are wondering who's that second person talking. Okay, so we'll open this up. All right, there you go.
Nice
So
cutting.
you see this? Thank you. So Today, this area right here, the first thing I want to talk
I can't
about
see
is... Oh, sorry,
A
here.
jelly?
No, the first thing I want
The
to talk
black
about
one?
is, yeah, that thing right here. So we're going to try to take it out and put the forceps
Try
like
don't go.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, and
it's
then
like a topping.
Well,
I'm
is
going
it?
to try to take it out without actually like...
Cutting it.
Oh, hey, finally it's coming out.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh, you
so...
cut a small piece of it by accident.
That's okay.
What small
So we're
things
going to
would
put it
you
here
use?
for some time. Let's talk about this a little bit.
I can't see.
This thing right here is called the cornea. Okay?
Cornea.
And this is the very first part of
The
your
white
eye.
piece?
Okay? It's actually clear. The reason why it's blurry like
piece?
this, yeah. The reason why it's blurry like that is because it was preserved in formaldehyde, and actually it made it look like that. So it's actually very clear in real life. And this is the very first part, very first layer of
Don't
the
touch your
eye.
eye.
Okay? And it's called the, what is it called?
Cornea.
The cornea. The
So
cornea.
like, if you don't preserve that and you go right away dissecting it, it'll be completely clear.
Clear, exactly. And it's not gonna be squished like that. It'll be like almost perfect glass, like glass.
So it's not gonna be, don't
gonna be
have
like
that
shit.
Yeah,
depth.
exactly. So
that's
this
why it's very
layer is very strong.
Wait,
I want you
no,
guys to
don't
try.
break it again.
I want you guys to try to listen to how many. You hear that? Wait. Oops.
Did you break the thing again?
No, it didn't break.
Oh, is it
Last
just...
time
Look, listen. You heard that? Look how strong this is. Why do you think the cornea is very strong? Why do you think the cornea is very strong?
I think it's strong so it can protect your eye from those other stuff.
Exactly, because it's like the protective layer of the eye. If this is weak, anything could actually get inside your eye, right?
Like sand.
Exactly, sand or anything could actually poke your eye, and that would be a big problem. So this is called the cornea, and this is the protective layer of the eye.
And then
Right behind the cornea, you guys saw that this thing was right here behind the cornea.
Black.
This brown stuff is called the iris. What is it called?
Iris.
Iris. So iris is sometimes when you look at somebody's eyes, you know, you see that they have a different color. Some people have blue eyes, some people have green eyes, and some have brown eyes, right?
Yes.
So there is a pigment called melanin, and the pigment, called melanin, and the melanin is usually what makes the what gives the iris its color. So the more melanin you have, the darker. Yeah, exactly. The darker the color of the eye is going to be, and the less melanin, the lighter the color of the eye is going to be.
Yeah, we have a lot of a melanin, so we have dark eyes.
Exactly. So look at the cow. What do you think the cow has a lot of melanin or less?
A lot.
A lot. And actually, all cows have a lot of melanin because I've never seen a cow with blue eyes before. Have you?
I've seen very little people.
So the iris right here, it's the color of that iris, comes from the melanin, and also the iris has a very important job. Okay, so if you notice there is this thing inside here, inside the iris, this oval shape thing. This is actually the pupil, exactly. This is what allows the light to enter your eye to help you see. Yes.
So does the pupil get bigger and smaller depending on how much light it wants?
Wow, exactly. When the iris shrinks, look what happens. The pupil gets bigger and allows more light.
Can I say
And if
something?
there's light around it, around you,
It gets
what
smaller.
happens? Exactly, smaller. So it allows less light to enter your eye. Hold your questions till the end, please. So what shape is the pupil here? What shape is oval? You remember, this is also a second difference between a cow's eye and a human's eye. A human's eye has a circular pupil, but a cow eye has an oval pupil.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So this is, what was the first difference between a human eye and a cow eye?
Cows have four muscles.
Exactly. Good job. So this is a second difference. Oh, there's another difference, is that humans have different
colors.
Exactly.
They can't get
different eye colors. So this is the third also difference between cow's eyes and human eyes.
Okay, can you tell me what is that jelly? I've been waiting.
But I have a question.
Sure. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yes.
So the question I was asking, you said they can come in colors.
Mm-hmm.
Does that include black?
So there is no such a thing as black eye. So we have dark brown, or green, or hazel, or all of the other colors.
Hazel, I love it.
It's like very dark brown.
Is there yellow?
It's very dark brown.
Is it yellow?
No.
Is it yellow?
There's no yellow.
obviously.
Okay, so there was the aqueous humor. The aqueous humor actually was like right here behind, but when we opened it, I think it flew all the way
Wait,
over
how's
here.
there one drop?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not good.
The next thing I'm gonna talk about here is the lens. This thing right here, okay? So, the lens, I want you to notice the shape of the lens. The shape of the lens is very important. We're gonna talk about that. And also before I cut through the lens, let's do an experiment. So right here we have a diagram of the eye, and I want you to see if I put the lens, look what the lens does. It acts like, it's very cool. It acts like a magnifying glass. Let's see if we can get it on the camera. Oopsies.
Don't you almost see
Okay,
me?
if I move it like this, hopefully it shows that it acts like a magnifying glass.
Can I see?
Yeah, it's very fun. Here, you see that?
Oh, cool, but it's a little blurry.
Can I see?
That's okay.
Maybe because you get it a little closer.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Alright, so let's try to cut through the lens. And actually, I want to try to show you guys that the lens is actually made of... Oops, we got like some of the iris right here.
I forgot that.
Okay.
Some camera.
So we're going to try to let's cut through the lens and show you the different layers the lens has. It's very cool. Look at that.
Whoa.
Look. The lens is made up of layers, just like onions, like
What is
Abdullah
this
was
white
saying.
stuff?
Look at that. Look at the layers of the lens. Okay?
It's
So, okay. So some people have a disease called cataract. Cataract is pretty much when there's a problem with one of the layers of the lens. You know, because it's made up of layers, what do you think happens if one layer is blurry?
All the other layers will get blurry.
No, they're not gonna get blurry, but you're not gonna be able to see through them.
Just like if you put a bunch of glass and one of the glasses
Exactly.
is dirty, so you won't be able to see.
Exactly. So what doctors, optometrists do, they have like an ultrasonic probe, they go inside and they remove that blurry layer and they replace it with another layer.
That deep
And by the
inside
way, like you are born with a certain number of layers in your lens, and as you grow older, you actually grow more layers in your
Really?
lens,
I didn't know that.
which is amazing. So
Every creature does that?
so that's a good question. I'm pretty sure, it's the same way. So the lens is surrounded by a ring of muscles called ciliary muscles. So these muscles actually change the shape of the lens. So if you're trying to look at something that's far away, those muscles actually press on the lens and make it flatter so you can actually see stuff that's far away. And if you're trying to look at something closer, these muscles push on the lens and make it like a ball. It helps you to look at objects that's closer by. So real lens, the lens in like when it's not preserved, the one we have here, the real ones are actually a lot softer and a lot more flexible. So they're moved easily by the ciliary muscles. Alright, so this is I think we are done with the lens. We're going to put it right here.
Okay, so let's remember.
Now we're going to talk about the funnest part of the eye, which is the
jelly.
jello stuff. This is called the virtuous humor. What's it called?
Oh,
Yeah, that jellyish stuff. It's actually
can I
made...
touch?
Yeah, sure. It's made up of protein and water, and that's what gives it
so
this.
disgusting.
It's made up of protein and water, and that's what gives it that jellyish structure. And it's the reason why it's in the eye is to
Cushion.
well, not cushion, but it's actually to give the eye its food. It gives the eye the food.
What is food?
It's made of protein, so it actually nourishes the eye,
So
and it
makes
gives the eye the shape it has. Right, the eye it looks like a ball.
A ball, yeah.
So it gives it the shape it has, and it also gives it its food. And this is the virtuous
How does
humor.
that have to do with it?
And the reason why it's jellyish like that is because it's made of protein.
Protein is jellyish?
Yeah, it gives that. Yeah. Let's move on to the next part of the eye, and this is called the retina.
So shiny.
No, not the shiny part. This part right here, the retina. I want you to notice. Look, it's like only stuck
Can you
to
get
the
it
eye.
out?
Yeah, exactly. I will, but it's stuck to the eye by only like one dot, one thing right here. And this thing right here, if you look in the back,
What?
This is
The thing that goes
this
to the
is called
brain.
the optic. Exactly, this is the optic nerve, and the retina is connected to the optic nerve.
Oh,
like
so
right
that's
here.
what's holding it?
Yes, that's what's holding it.
So,
Oh,
So let me
that's-
try to take the retina out and let's talk about. I'm gonna try to like take it. Yeah, here you go.
You broke
Then
it.
it can
So
get
this
the-
is the retina. Okay. So if you look at the retina here, the retina does a very important job. It takes the message or takes the image from the eye and it converts it to electrical signal and
To the
sends
brain.
it to the brain through the optic nerve.
Wow.
Once the optic nerve sends the signal to the brain takes the image and actually translate it to an image that we
That
can
happens so
actually see.
fast.
And exactly, everything happens extremely fast.
Like
look how
what?
amazing that is. And
In
the
a- in
retina, yeah, it's all the
in
way in
the
the back.
court.
Yeah,
What?
it happens in seconds. So this is the retina here. Next we have this shiny part right here, and this is called the tapetum. What is it
Tapetum.
called?
Tapino.
So that shiny area, that shiny part, usually you see it like in nocturnal animals, the animals that, are awake at night.
Cows are nocturnal.
Oh, good question, but cows are not nocturnal. Why do cows have this? So let's talk about this shiny area first. So the tapetum, what it does, you see how it's shiny? It actually makes the light get reflected twice. When it goes through the retina, then it goes to the tapetum and then it reflects back to the retina, so you have like a stronger image. Now, so only nocturnal animals have this to make them see better at night? But Abdullah asked, cows are not nocturnal. Why do they have this? Yeah, you can touch it. It's very nice and it has like a very pretty color. Yeah.
Oh,
It's like paper.
Maybe they're nocturnal.
So believe it or not, cows actually used to be nocturnal animals, and that's why until this day some cows like to moo at night, and the farmers, they get very annoyed. Like, why are cows mooing so much at night? It's actually So they used to used to be active at night, and until we discovered the advantage of the meat and the milk, and we actually domesticated them. But they still have that because this is just their genetics.
Yeah, because
So
it can't
that's-
go away.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So this is the anatomy, and these are the parts of the eye, the cow eye, and I think that's pretty much it. Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, how many layers are in here?
Oh,
Can
talking about
scientists-
the lens?
Yeah.
Oh, so many layers. I'm not sure how many, but there's
Maybe
a lot of
scientists.
layers.
Okay, can you test this now?
Oh, you want me to test you? Okay. Can you tell me what is this called?
Lens.
No, that's not the lens.
What is this?
Cornea.
Yes, this is the
Yeah!
cornea.
One
Good
point.
job. All right, can you tell me what this is?
Tapetum?
Yes, good
Woo!
job. That's a tapetum. Can you tell me what this is?
Lens.
Iris.
The iris.
Oh, come on.
Why do you like the lens so much? This?
Yeah, I like
What
the
is this?
Lens.
Now you got that one right. That's the lens. Okay, can you tell me what this is?
Optic or cornea?
No. That's,
Abatic cornea.
no,
That's
that's
the virtuous.
Humor.
humor.
That's the virtuous humor. Has that funny name.
Okay,
Ha, ha,
wait, I
ha.
have a question though.
Okay.
Why is
You ask us all these stuff.
Oh, what is this? Hold on. Let me see.
muscles?
A
So
muscle.
these are muscles and this
Fat.
is fat.
Okay,
All right, so
Tickle, tickle,
I hope
tickle.
you guys, I hope you guys learned something with Abudis here.
A booties.
Yeah, and you guys did great. Okay, I think we're done.